Thought we'd start the morning with some delicious food. Wait till you see what Chef Tom is going to make for us. Tom Garton is here. He is chef at the Albuquerque BioPark, more specifically executive chef at the Shark Reef Cafe out there. Hope you guys have eaten there because it's really a great venue. Tom, great to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here so early, making us some food.
Absolutely. Everybody needs a good breakfast, you know?
Yes.
This is the best kind of breakfast. So what are we making today?
We're going to make a tenderloin Wellington with a red chili duxelle. Duxelle is a classical mushroom sauce.
Oh,
So mushrooms, garlic.
and a little red chili.
Red chili, got to get that New Mexico in there.
That's a must.
I'm in. I love beef tenderloin, beef Wellington, and so is it an easy dish to make?
It's pretty easy, and it's interactive. You know, you can get the kids involved and that kind of thing.
Okay.
Or if you have dinner guests over.
All right.
Is this a meal that's customary to Shark Reef?
It's not, but it is available for special events.
Okay.
And catering and that sort of thing.
If folks have not been to the Shark Reef Cafe, like I said at the beginning of the show, you dine with the fish.
Yeah.
Oh, the dining room is amazing.
Yes.
If anybody hasn't, it's just amazing.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's the coolest dining room in the state.
So how long have you been working with the Shark Reef?
I've been here about 6 months. Moved from California, actually.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
welcome to Albuquerque.
Yeah,
Thank you, yeah.
Really-
I'm getting the red chili, green chili thing
Good.
down.
I bet you did. Yes, you were. All right. So how are we starting this? You got a lot of stuff here.
So we got a little smorgasbord here. So we're going to start out with some mushrooms. We're just going to slice those up. It's a criminy mushroom and a regular just button mushroom. You can use any kind of mushrooms you like, portobellos, shiitakes.
They all work.
They all work. Depends on your flavor, what you like.
Mushrooms in the pan.
Yeah, thank you. And we're just going to saute those up with a little salt and pepper.
Yeah.
And at this point, you could add some garlic. Unfortunately, I forgot the garlic this morning.
That's all right.
It's one of those things.
Still smells good.
And how do you know when mushrooms are done?
Well, it's kind of a preference thing,
Yeah.
but really, you want to get most of the moisture out, or just put them in a hot pan and try to sear them and get that caramelization on them,
Yeah.
and really get that mushroom flavor out of them.
I don't like limp mushrooms, but I don't like them real chewy either.
Yeah.
Kind of between.
Yeah, the limp mushroom, that's when you cook them a long time
Yeah.
and get all that moisture out, and then they're real kind of soft and limp. And, the best way to do it is get a really hot pan, throw them in there, a little bit of oil or butter, and it'll seal them up so that moisture won't come out.
Nice.
It's the same as like a steak when you do it on the grill.
So then you got your mushrooms going. So
Got
then what
the
do
mushrooms.
you do once that's happening?
So might take a couple of minutes. This particular application, I'm not using a raw tenderloin; it's a cooked.
Uh-huh.
So really, it's a really good way if you have leftover roast beef from a party, or leftover roast beef.
Yeah.
We're going to doctor it up a little bit this time with some spinach leaves,
Nice.
and you can really use any kind of fresh basil or any kind of fresh herb you want.
Oh, wow.
Now, what is this that you have here?
Oh,
on
I'm
the
sorry. This is puff pastry.
Right.
Puff pastry. Okay.
Normally, it's used for sweet applications, desserts, that sort of thing.
Take the puff pastry and hold it up for a camera, would you? And looks just kind of like
And
that.
Yeah, you can find this in your freezer section. Comes
Right.
in,
Really.
I get the big sheets, and you can kind of cut it
cut
to
'em
whatever shape you want.
Okay.
So a little spinach, a little bit of cheese, because, hey, cheese makes everything better.
Always. That's a little different application.
And then we're just going to take the corners
Oh,
up.
you just close
It's
it on up like that?
making like
You
a little
just pull
pocket.
Pull the corners up. So when you do that, hold that up for our camera again.
Sure.
Want everybody to see.
You can try to do it one-handed.
You just sort of made it
Kind of like a
into
wonton
Yeah.
sort of
Okay,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, and you just fold in all the little seams.
I like that you added the stuff in there. A purist would say you don't do that. You put mushrooms in
Well,
there.
you put the duxelle in
Right,
there, but I wanted to have it's a little different,
So do you have to deep fry that, or how do you?
No, this is baked.
So that's baked.
It's
okay.
baked. Yep. So I don't want to burn the mushrooms. I don't want limp mushrooms. We don't want limp mushrooms this morning.
They look like they're done.
Can we?
Yeah, hold that up. There you go.
Oops. Maybe just a little flare. just for good measure.
There you go. Now he's a chef.
Now we're in it.
Now you're doing it.
So before we bake this off, we're gonna do a little egg wash, which is just an egg, a little bit of milk, and that's it. And this is gonna help it, really gonna bring the color out, make it nice and golden brown.
Yeah. Now, over at Shark Reef, do y'all have a lot of fresh food, or how is it usually?
Yes, everything is fresh. We make our own sauces, soups. Yeah, pretty much everything's fresh.
I know you get this question a lot, but I'm going to ask it. Do you serve fish at the Shark Reef Cafe?
We do.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely sustainable. Everything. We're a big proponent for Monterey Bay Aquarium Sustainable Program, and we're going to be working with some really good sustainable seafood this Christmas season with Supper with Santa. So.
Good. Good.
Now, those fish are not from the aquarium.
No,
though.
no,
Don't
no,
worry.
no. Those guys are safe. They're safe.
They're fine.
It's actually really neat. Sometimes while you're dining there, you can actually see they'll come in and start cleaning the inside, and
The divers will come
The
in and start
divers,
feeding
yeah.
them, and
Yeah.
it's
Really
great.
cool.
Okay, how we doing?
We're good here. Okay, so this is going to go in the oven for 12, 15 minutes, 350, just till it's nice and golden brown.
Okay.
And it's not going to cook that meat, it's just going to get it up to temperature. So if you like your meat medium rare, it'll stay medium rare.
Okay.
And just melt that cheese right into it.
Now, so the mushrooms are on the outside instead of on the inside.
Yeah, this time I'm kind of
Okay.
mixing it up a little bit.
All right, so
So now we're going to get to the red chili portion,
Yeah.
the best part.
the best part,
Is the red chili going in there with those mushrooms?
with the mushrooms.
Okay, now we're
So
getting hungry.
this is just a red chili sauce that we made from the puree. You could definitely just use the puree or powder or whatever you got on hand. I like the sauce just because of the depth of flavor.
Yeah. I would never have thought to combine those two. But now it's looking like the best idea ever.
I think mushrooms and red chili pair together well.
Hold it up a little bit there, Tom, and let the camera see that. Look at that. Red chili and mushrooms.
And now you
Ooh.
smell that, don't you?
Yeah.
You get that red chili?
Oh,
That'll wake you up.
I would never have combined that, but boy, that looks like a great idea.
It's really interesting. So then, once that's cooked, do you put that on top, or how does that
You
work?
can put it on top for a nice kind of plate presentation. Just do like a big dollop of sauce and then set it right on top like that. Or just slather it on there and eat it. You know, it's good either way.
Nice.
Wow.
So I'm just going to let that come up to temp a little bit.
Okay. I love this version of it. I really do. So it's simple. The puff pastry from the store, a little pre-cooked beef tenderloin, mushrooms, regular white or cremini mushrooms, a little red chili sauce. You can add some spinach and cheese if you want.
Yeah, I mean, sky's the
can be
limit.
creative.
You can be very creative. You can put anything you want in there. You can do a chicken, fish,
Any kind of meat you want.
any kind of meat.
Yeah.
Protein.
This is a great twist on the classic beef Wellington. I love
And
it.
I think
Now-
it's easier to do pre-cooked
Yeah,
meats and
that's
proteins
easier.
because I don't know if you watch Hell's Kitchen with Gordon Ramsay and they do it from the raw. It's kind of hard to get it right.
Oh,
Yeah, it is. I
Yeah.
would think so. And I like that your portions are smaller. It makes it for a smaller plate.
Yeah, this is almost I've used it as like an appetizer application, almost
Yeah.
bite size. I've done the bite size. I think 2 of these is a perfect entree, even 1 depending on your appetite.
certainly.
Now, this is what it looks like when it's done over here.
Yes.
Okay.
So after it comes out of the oven, got
Now
this
you're going to
here.
plate this now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So let's move those over a little bit. We'll do the. I'm kind of a proponent of sauce on the bottom, just so you can see that golden brown on the top. Just kind of get those guys like that.
Oh my gosh, this
Okay, here
smells
comes
delicious.
some garnish. I'm guessing that's what that is.
So you got it. So you got to put a little healthy stuff in there. So I just got some a really simple arugula salad
Oh, there you
with just
go.
some lemon juice and olive oil,
Oh, nice.
Yum.
a little salt and pepper, just to kind of kick the plate up a little bit, make you feel like you're eating your greens.
Yep.
What I like is that Chef Tom brought silverware.
I did.
Aaron, so I'm going to let you dive in. And then I'm right behind you.
All right. So
Look at that. Let's hold that up
Yeah, let's.
for everybody to see this presentation. So there you have
Oh, as it
Losing
spills
it.
over into the
beef
coffee.
tenderloin with red chili duxelle. Oh my gosh.
This is delicious.
Must
It
try.
smells awesome.
Get a fork here.
All right, so while Larry and I jump in on this, tell us if there's anything that we should know about dining at the BioPark.
Well, I mean, come check
when
us out.
when is the cafe open?
The cafe's open 9 to 5
Okay.
every day. We do breakfast till 11 during the week. Sundays, I think we do breakfast all day, and we have really cool French toast and pancake specials and all that kind of
Nice.
stuff.
Yum.
Keep talking, Tom, because we're going to eat.
Okay. Yeah, we've been doing some changes, improving, just really improving the food and the service, and really want to make people happy. We want to get them off the street. We want to try to get people off the street instead of having to come through the aquarium. Just come to the Shark Reef. You don't even have to pay admission. Just come in, have a meal, you see the fish right there.
And y'all do catering as well, right?
Yeah, we definitely do a lot of special events, weddings, birthday parties, corporate events.
This is wonderful. The red chili with the mushrooms,
It's
fabulous.
a great combination.
The beef tenderloin is tender. I'm having another bite.
Yeah.
Please do. I brought extra.
Thank you for the breakfast.
This is wonderful. Well, look, it's the Shark Reef Cafe. I'm glad now you know the chef, everybody. The chef Tom Garton, who is the chef at the Shark Reef Cafe. This is a great recipe. You should try it.